Hey, it's Rocky. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Uber today, and mainly it's because we've gotten a rash of Uber cases where the Uber driver was at fault and hurt somebody. And, Uber really kind of held itself out as a technology company to begin with. And then they kind of went to, well, we're a ride share company. And they really tried to push themselves away from being a taxi service, which in some ways they're right. But they've gotten ahead of the law in that there have been some really bad accidents, which just happen on the highways, that the law really didn't have an answer for it with regard to insurance coverage and people getting severely injured, and there's not enough insurance to go around, and there should be with a big company like Uber. So what has happened is they have 3 tiers of insurance that are required by all Uber drivers. The first one is you got to have your own insurance policy. And it doesn't matter who the insurance carrier is, you've just got to have your own $30,000 minimum insurance policy. That means $30,000 per person, $60,000 per accident, plus your liability for property damage. Stage 2 is Uber offers, when the driver turns the app on, it immediately triggers their $50,000, $100,000 policy, which means $50,000 per person, up to $100,000 per accident. And then they've got a $25,000 property damage policy that doesn't really help anybody. I mean, if your car is worth $25,000 or less, you're in the minority. Most cars just cost more than that. But the third is if they really hurt somebody, and that is a $1 million umbrella that a lot of people don't know about. And Progressive is the #1 carrier for Uber in Texas. There's other carriers for other states that are recognized as the #1 carrier. But we can help you with accidents from any state that it happens, especially if you live in Texas. We can represent you anywhere in the country. So if something happens to you and it's an Uber or a Lyft driver's fault, they're really pretty much sister companies. If something happens to you, you let us know. We'll come do the legal work for you and get you taken care of.